In this video, I wanted to discuss with you ladies 3 types of men: moral, immoral, and amoral, and how to handle each type. Hello, my name is Greta Bereisaite. I'm dating and relationship coach for women. For the awesome high-value women secrets, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I upload new videos every Wednesday and Sunday. And actually on Wednesdays is my little sister that is uploading new videos. I hope you're really enjoying her stuff. And if you would like to know, are you a woman of high value or low value, check out my free self-awareness test, which is available on my website. And the link where to get it I will drop in the video description box below. And if you like my merch, chase goals and not the drama, you always can get it in my YouTube store. And actually this one is for sure my favorite. It's like a lovely crazy pink. I love it. Without further ado, after having a discussion with my friend who is at the time being falling for a man who I would describe as amoral, I decided to do a video about moral, immoral, and amoral men and how to handle each type. So the first one, and my most favorite one, which I would call a husband material, is a moral type guy. Now, what do I mean by moral type men? Moral type men are basically the ones that know the difference between right and wrong and choose to follow it. They choose to do the right thing. They purposely want to be righteous. They purposely want to be good. They fight for justice. Now, some of you might call these type of men boring, especially if you're a bit younger and quite immature. Think about it, ladies. How can good be boring? To be good, to do the right thing, to fight for justice is very challenging. It's a very, very difficult thing to do. It's easy to be bad, right? It's easy to gossip. It's easy to be jealous. It's easy to follow a temptation. Let's say you just got tempted to do something bad. It's so easy just to drop it and just to go with your feeling, right? It's very, very easy. So it's so easy to be bad. And if you think about it further, men and women that do things that they are not supposed to be doing, that easily follow the temptations, don't really have self-control. These type of people are very, very weak people. These type of men without self-control that choose to do the wrong thing are weak men. Now, how many of you like weak men? Did I got a 0 on here? I'm pretty sure I did. And now, how many of you like men that you can rely on, that are responsible, that are strong, that do the right thing, that have self-control? And I heard my cat meow as well here too. So make your pick, right? Now, at the same time saying this, a lot of you might say, yes, Greta, I totally agree with you. We all are looking for high-value men with strong moral standards, but how do we find these men? And I totally get that, ladies, but think about it. Your perception of people usually is what you see around yourself. For example, if your friends follow the temptations, if your friends argue what is right and what is wrong, if your friends don't really have moral values, if your guy friends are constantly cheating on their girlfriends, and you are surrounding yourself with these type of people, you're going to start to believe that everyone is like that. However, if you will remove yourself from the circle and you will start to put yourself in a different type of circle and surround yourself with different type of people, you will see different type of people around you. So for example, in the past, even a year ago, I was not really a Christian. Technically I was a Christian, but I wasn't following it. So I was just surrounding myself with everyone, you know, and with goods, bads, with whoever I clicked with. However, once I became a Christian and I put myself in a church environment and I started to observe people in the church, I realized that 99% of those guys have very, very strong moral values, which of course I was very pleasantly surprised by. It gave me like a healthy, happy kind of shock, like a reality check, realizing that not everyone is the same and that there are plenty people that follow strong moral values, that want and choose to do the right thing, that live for the justice. How do you handle these type of guys? How do you date them? Well, this is the most easiest type to date, right? Because they choose to do the right thing, so they play the least amount of games. Yes, they might be playful and fun and make you laugh, but the manipulation to take advantage of you is just not going to be there, as it's simply immoral. So all you need to do with these type of guys is basically understand the differences between men and women and how to complement each other. So let him be a man, let him pursue you, let him charm you, etc. And you just be ladylike, be a receiver, enjoy his company, and basically have fun. Saying this, of course, these type of guys are not perfect, because there are no perfect human beings here on earth, and you will have to know how to set in boundaries to show self-value, self-respect, and self-worth. Yet compared to the other two types that I'm going to talk about, you won't need to set in these boundaries every 2 minutes. You might just have to lay them down every few months or a couple times a year. Now let's talk about the other type. It's called immoral. So someone that's immoral, the way I see it, it's someone who understands the good and the bad, the right thing and the wrong thing, but they slip a lot. They follow the temptation to do the wrong thing. However, once we do the wrong thing, they come to you apologizing, or they feel shame and guilt because they are aware of moral values. They know what's right and what's wrong. So when we do the wrong thing, we don't feel good about it. And they come to you either apologizing or trying to make things up, etc. For example, if you are out there dating and a guy approaches you, let's say he is kind of going a bit on the immoral road, he might approach you, he might lie to you and say that, let's say he wants a relationship, and then he might try and seduce you until you sleep with him. Once you sleep with him, he kind of loses attraction for you, he feels guilty at the same time, yet he says, I'm not ready for a relationship, or whatever else excuse he gives you. What the immoral type of guys do, they lie to you in order to get what they want. So how to deal with this type? I would say with this type of guys, if you're smart, if you're wise, if you understand the games, if you know the manipulative strategies that people play on each other to get what they want, if you know how to respect yourself, if you know how to set in boundaries with people, if you're confident that you know you can read this type of guy, that you will do the right thing and there will be no way for him to take advantage of you, yes, you can potentially date this type and even bring out the best in him, and perhaps even have him falling for you. So let's say this type of guy You go on a date with him, he's charming you, he is BSing you that he wants a relationship with you, but all he wants is one night stand. But let's say he is BSing you that he wants a relationship, right? Because by offering you relationship, he's assuming that you're gonna sleep with him sooner, right? So he's lying to you. But if you're wise, you know that having sex with someone straight away is actually disrespecting your own body. It's actually devaluating yourself. It's actually not the right thing to do. So if you kind of just date this type of guy and let him get to know you through taking you on dates, not falling for his manipulative strategies, behaving high value, not giving him too much too soon, not sleeping with him too soon, there is a very big possibility that this type of guy will fall in love with you, and then he will want to behave as the best version of himself, so you would fall in love with him too. And because this type of guy is already aware of what is right and what is wrong, it is really possible that this type of guy will behave the right way with you. If you'll know how to handle him, if you'll have the healthy boundaries in place, if you will not let him manipulate you and walk all over you. Ladies, in order to keep this guy interested, what you really need to know is how to be high value, and you can find that video right here. How to set in healthy boundaries with people, you can find that video right here as well. The third one would be how not to let men manipulate you. So the games guys play on women, I have this video for sale on my website, and I will drop a link in my video description how to get that. And the other one, understanding the differences between men and women, and I have a whole playlist on my YouTube channel for that. By the way, understanding the differences between men and women, every woman needs to know that. Doesn't matter a man is moral, immoral, or amoral. Now it brings me to the type number 3. And this is like something I dread. I personally have never ever been attracted to men of this type. I have met many of them, but some of them I even been friends with for a while, but I never actually was attracted to men like that. Anyway, so that type number 3, immoral man. So a moral man doesn't care about what is right and what is wrong. He's totally oblivious to it. He really does not care. If anything, he thinks that he has a lot of power by not caring what is right and what is wrong. He thinks that the world revolves around him, that he is the rule maker in his life. And when he does the wrong thing, he does not feel any kind of guilt and he does not feel any kind of shame. Funny thing is that these type of guys will call themselves honest quite a lot, and even girls that these guys date, they would come to me and they would go like, well, but he's actually really honest. And as honesty here is a good quality, is it really? Ladies, he's honest because he doesn't feel any guilt or shame in doing so. He's also honest because he thinks it makes him look powerful to be amoral. It makes him look very cool to be amoral. And when you're actually confident in doing the wrong thing, funny enough, in a very, very sly way, you can make yourself look attractive to women of low value. Now, this is how these type of guys usually approach women, and it's so blunt and it's so obvious that these type of guys are so amoral. Their red flags are literally everywhere. However, how we pull it off is that they are very confident in convincing you that being amoral is the right thing to do. For example, you went on a date and he finds you attractive, and out of the blue he starts to kind of check what you like, and he starts to brag about the girls he has dated, or the girls he's sleeping with, or the crazy things that he has done in his past. So for example, well, I don't want to make you all feel a bit yuck, but I'll just give you some hints, as in you have London and New York, where you can literally do all sorts of stuff, right? Like all sorts of stuff if you want to, right? So he starts to brag about doing all sorts of stuff thinking that it makes him look as a very powerful, cool guy. This type of guy will bluntly tell you that all he wants is sex. Maybe he'll offer you a threesome, or he'll take out his phone and he will start showing you the girls he dated in the past and the naked pictures that those girls sent to him before. This way, thinking that his value in your eyes is increasing because, wow, what a catch, he had so many women, he has so much life experience, and if you're not gonna sign up with him to explore yourself, enjoy the moment kind of thing, he will look at you as the most boring, timid individual and will just call you not open-minded enough. Now, what is the price that girls usually pay after dating these type of guys? Well, first of all, these type of guys don't take any responsibility for their own behavior, not to even mention taking responsibility for you. I know nowadays people really preach take responsibility for yourself, you are responsible for your own life. Well, this is not true. You are responsible for your own life and you are responsible for other people as well. Why is that? Because your actions, how you behave, it affects your environment. It affects other people and their environment as well. So if you're dating somebody that only cares about his needs and is selfish, let me tell you what, he will be infecting your life with a lot of toxicity because he'll simply not care how his actions are affecting your life, as he's only responsible for his own life. And remember, this type thinks that not feeling guilt or shame is a very cool and powerful quality to have. Now, saying all of this, if you're still not put off and if you still want to date or give a try to this type of guy, now you ladies need a lot of patience and behave extremely high value and have insanely strict boundaries with this. These types, of course, still fall for high value women, because by being high value you are automatically fulfilling his love needs and you are being a challenge. Men love a challenge. This type is still a man, therefore he will still love a challenge. You will have to know the games and manipulative strategies really well if you're dating this type of guy, so you don't fall into his manipulative traps and he doesn't get a chance to manipulate you or abuse you, because if he'll get that chance, he'll take it in that split second. Now, to ladies that cannot let these type of guys go because they usually bond with this type through their own traumas that they experienced through childhood, so perhaps abandonment issues, or just through some forms of toxic upbringing that they had in the past. You know, a toxic person will relate to another toxic person because of their traumas, because of their similar life experience. So anyway, what I usually recommend for these type of girls, behave as high value as you can. Literally get addicted to my YouTube videos until you learn everything inside out. Try and heal yourself, try and change yourself, and slowly evolve into a high value woman. And when eventually you will get to that point where you will not be able to relate to this type of guy anymore, and you will eventually start to find him extremely unattractive, which is our ultimate goal. So ladies, these were my 3 types of men that I wanted to discuss with you today. Please let me know in the comments below, what did you think about this video? What type of guys have you dated in the past? And perhaps you're still dating a similar type but are behaving high value with him. Please let me know in the comments below how you being high value is affecting this type of guy and how he is treating you now. If you liked this video, please press like. Join Greta's High Value Women's School, where we are all in the same boat, learning how to be women of high value and bring out the best in our men. Follow me on my Instagram. My Instagram is called Ladies Relationship Coach. And if you would like to know how to stay attractive via text, games men play on women, how to control your emotions, how to get your ex back, how to love yourself, or perhaps you have a little hobby that you would like to make into an online business, I have all of these packages for sale on my website called Bereisaite.com, and I will put a link on how to get them in the video description box below and as a pinned comment under this video. Thank you so much for watching, my queens. Kisses from Dorset. Mwah.